Do 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 do. All right, enough of that. Today, as you can see, our view, Beavis and Butthead to the universe. Now, was it good? Here's the problem. Now, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy watching the movie. Again, it's a nice premise, trying to read as Beavis and Butthead. Uh, I kind of felt like the idea is kind of like worked in the 90s. I mean, not just necessarily now. It does make fun of the idea of, again, what white privilege is. But honestly, it kind of stops there. What you liked about the original Beavis and Butthead, I'm going to compare this to Beavis and Butthead to America, is it was good because it took risks. It had jokes in it that had nothing to do with the story, but it was funny because it wasn't out of character for Beavis and Butthead to do. The movie didn't have a satisfying ending. Both of them, Beavis and Butthead do America. But here's the thing. Like I said, they wanted to try something different. Usually Beavis and Butthead was about them, two kids, watching music videos and just talking like how everyone else would talk, but they're too afraid to admit that's how they talk. This one over here, unfortunately, with music video, sorry about the coughing, music videos not being what they used to be. Yeah, but let's face it, there are no music videos. They just kind of make fun of like what's on YouTube channels and all that stuff. So I guess that works. But honestly, I kind of wish it did the same style before, where they just crapped on everything. Well, culture definitely. It's just them being idiotic. Another thing is that I kind of wish they did was have Beavis but actually have character growth. I know, that's not them, but keeping in mind the fans that grew up eventually grew up. And if you look at stories like Rick and Morty and Harley Quinn, you could have your fart and poop jokes, and you can still have character growth, and it'd still be funny. Now, I'm not saying that Beavis and Butthead to the Universe wasn't a bad movie. It's still better than what we see nowadays, and that's the problem. You can't just be acceptable, better than the worst movie. You got to try to be groundbreaking. The movie has an interesting concept. Now, this one obviously is a setup to the new Beavis Butthead TV series, which, yes, I'm going to be reviewing later. It does have a setup, like how do we put Beavis and Butthead in 2022? The idea, of course, is that, yeah, people misunderstand them as being misunderstood geniuses. They go to space camp, they go to space, they mess things up. The rockets, the docking rocket, which looks like sex. Let's put it that way. They master it in so many ways. Unfortunately, when the time comes when they have to prove themselves, they get blinded and they can't do their job, and they end up almost killing everyone. Yeah, the captain there decided, well, I hate you too, because only two people. There was only enough oxygen for 5 people, so 2 people had to sacrifice themselves. And eventually, yeah, she said, you know what, you guys are actually morons. And she murders them. And she held out this guilt for over 20 years because she left them in space. They go through the black hole. The black hole they were supposed to observe. And they end up going into the future. Again, it's a nice story. You see smart Beavis and smart Butthead. So you do see another variation of himself as the Watcher, and eventually, yeah, at least their smarter versions end up actually having, well, scoring as they put it. We don't actually see it off screen, but that's what happened. They get celebrated. But I really wish it took more risks. I kind of wish, again, they'd make fun of every culture. There's one character in it I thought there'd be a big payoff. Like this guy, this constantly gets cut off. And I thought maybe you have this, like this, how can I put this? well, Satan and Saddam Hussein moment from South Park, where he finally snaps and he finally has his moment to stand up for himself. I guess technically he does save the universe, but I don't know. I feel it'd be better. Like the idea he going back to this portal, like the portal's open, it's going to destroy the universe. He was about to have to go back through it. So he ends up going in their place and thinking, well, it would probably be interesting to see that, well, because you know what's going to happen in the future, maybe he stops woke culture or he becomes a billionaire. I don't know. But no, it's not really satisfying. The movie itself is good to watch, and I recommend watching it. But again, I really wish it took more risks as it did with Beavis and Butthead America. Uh, there's not a lot to say about this movie. It's the same stuff. One of the things that kind of what hurts it. Well, again, yeah, the risks. Like I said, everybody thinks they're smarter than they really are, and it kind of hurts thinking, "Wow, you guys get all these opportunities." And yeah, that's why I kind of wish that slowly they could have Beavis and Butthead have character growth, because honestly, that's what the fans are. We started as stupid teens in the '90s, and we grew, and hopefully, we became smarter. Hopefully, so I kind of wish they had more character growth. Anyhow, yes, I do recommend Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, but hopefully, movies learn to take more risks. I know risks don't always pay off because that's what they're called risks for a reason. But again, playing it safe doesn't always isn't always safe. Something we take with movies and in our lives. Anyhow, what do you thought about Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe? Did you like it? You figured, nah, no, I like it exactly the way it is. Do you feel that, well, you're right. Maybe they should take more risks. Maybe they should have more jokes into it. Maybe we should have character growth. I mean, Harley Quinn, again, had a character growth. Rick and Morty, not so much. But it did have some heavy-handed moments. Write a comment below. And as always, I hope your day sucks a little less. And, what the hell? Long and hard. Yeah, that's right. Hope your day sucks a little less. I said sucks.